ni Fire Dragoon. So second pick inaantay natin. Shoutouts nga pala, quick shoutouts sa mga tropa natin sa YouTube.
Hello!
Consistent na ulit kami nag-upload dyan, given nagbabalik na yung tournaments natin. So be sure to hit that notification button para if ever may upload kami, ma-notify kayo kagad.
Notification squad. And Fire Dragoon, parang pupuwersahin na lang nila. Dalawang meta pick ang kanilang isusecure. Night Stalker, Necrophos. Execration, they ban out the Lich first kasi hindi sila first pick. So ayaw nilang kalabanin itong
makakuha ng Fire Dragon.
Ayaw nila ibigay. It's going to be too stable a lane, lalo na't nakapagpili sila ng Necrophos. Siguro if Fire Dragon had their way, they would have gone with the Lich first pick talaga.
For sure yan. So malakas na lane control yan mga tropa. Pero ito third ban naman ng Execration is itong Templar Assassin. And then sa kabila, auto-answer naman sila dito ng apparition para hindi ma-negate itong Necrophos effect nila.
Oo, maganda yung maganda yung...
Sino ba dito sa Fire Dragon talaga? Si Alacrity, no?
They switch. They switch
okay,
out.
Parang Bimbo tsaka ano rin.
Parang Bimbo and James. Marami namang teams ang nagsiswitch out. Ayun, medyo matagal na siya na trend. I think all the way from 2016 talagang nauso siya na. Depende sa lineup, depende sa laning matchup. Rather, iikot mo talaga yung mga tao mo.
Kenik pa shoutout po, new subscriber here from Arkin Ellis. Shoutout sa'yo, paring Arkin. Thank you for supporting our Wombox Combo channel. And welcome, pare, welcome to the stream. So going back to the ball game, fourth man inaantay natin dito. If you guys are wondering, ba't di kaya ako sinashoutout ni Kuya Nick? 2 minutes delay kami mga tropa. So nasa actual
nasa future na kami. So, nasa future na kami.
Yung naririnig nyo ngayon, 2 minutes after na yun, kaya ang hirap habulin ng Twitch chat. So, fourth ban naantay natin.
And sa fourth bans, you can see the Ancient Apparition also removed by a Fire Dragoon. So, the Ancient Apparition is kind of a good answer sa Necrophos. If you land the ultimate, hindi niya magagamit yung fact na meron siyang burst healing na available. And yung ghost form niya, yung Ghost Shroud niya, it's very easy to counter with the Cold Feet. So, magandang ban out for their end. Pero, pagdating sa hero countering lang, they did still need to devote a ban sa second phase for a support. So ibig sabihin Execration, masarami silang mapipilian from their choices of carry.
Yan nga. So fourth ban naman dito inaantayan for Execration. Guys, again, one team lang for the Southeast Asian region will qualify sa Starladder Southeast Asia. Kaya yung competitive nilang mga team dito talagang kumbaga stuck na stuck tayo ngayon eh. Pati open qualifier, nandun yung mga tier 2 teams eh.
Oo.
So, ayan yung magandang naidulot dito nung post-TI7. Partida, wala pang Team Phoenix dyan ha.
Oh, nasa NA kasi sila ngayon.
Nasa NA pa yun ha.
Nasa NA sila ngayon.
Kung sumiksik pa rito yun, ewan ko na lang talaga.
Sobrang explosive na rin. On their end, tama yung sinasabi niya. Wise na move yun. Now they will have to deal with mga NA teams, totoo. Pero most of the NA teams na mabibigat are invited.
Plus the fact na wala nang NP ron.
Diba? Wala nang NP. EG is going to be invited to things.
So, ang magiging problema na lang ng Phoenix doon, Digital Chaos, Complexity. So, kumbaga hindi rin naman
Complexity nag-rebuild sila. Pero if you're MVP Phoenix, kaya mo yung Complexity nila.
Diba? So, magandang call yun coming from the Koreans. The Koreans in America.
The American Koreans na nandoon. Pero ito ngayon, Execution, they ban out the Oracle. And Batrider will be the ban by Fire Dragoon para sagutin. Dahil teka, ba't sila nagbaban ng Oracle? Okay, baka mamaya mag-Batrider ulit to. But the Darkseer was already picked. So this is going to be off lane.
Nakakatakot tong lineup ng Execration na to. Disruptor, fourth pick. Disruptor, fourth pick, pre. And then isang hard carry dito naman is Ven or Slark. Depende kay Gabi yan. Tignan natin, pero I'm really feeling.
Pero yung tanong ko din dito, Kuya Nick, no? They have the Darkseer. So alam natin it's also one of RR's heroes. Do you think it's going to be something na pipiliin ni RR for the offlane na si Kokatro nila, si Bimbo, like they've done before TI?
I think solid na yung tatlo nila eh. Kahit na one of his comfort hero to, parang pinaraya na parang si Jules, di ba? Pinaraya ni Jules yung carry role niya to those more talented at the moment. So, ganun din siguro yung call ni RR ngayon. Capable ako using that Dark
Pero bibigyan na lang natin.
Kasi baka magkanda loko-loko pa. Pag binigay ko sa yung, pag kinuha ko yan, tapos binigay ko sa yung position ko. So,
pero shared hero tong pack between James and Bimbo. So,
pwede nga si Gabi dyan
Ayun nga, Gabi.
Diba?
Which is 1 year old na. 1 year old na yung moment na yun. Hindi, MPGL.
MPGL. Okay.
Kakampi nga nila si paring Bayabas nung panahon.
So, kung sino man mag-aakala na 1 year from now, si Bayabas, asatin na. Pero ito nga, Disruptor 4th pick. Yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, guys. Yung charge ng Baratroom will set this up. Siyempre, ang initial reaction, backupan natin yung charge na yun. Pag binakapan yun, doon maglalapag ng disrupt ng static storm at saka ng vacuum.
Tapos kung sino pa yung darating na backup mo after that, glimpse back.
Pag di mo naman binakapan yung charge na yun, automatic, tanggal na kagad sa teamfight yun.
Maganda yung wombo combo potential ng Execration right now, and they still have some form of pick-off. Pack, Spirit Breaker, Disruptor, pwede silang mag-pick off sa silang dalawang or silang tatlo lang. Darkseer, Darkseer, Disruptor, Pack, pwede silang makipag-team fight. So, Fire Dragoon, nasa kanila ngayon. They need to out-sustain yung mga fights, and it looks like yun yung magiging plano nila rito. They have the Witch, they have the Necrophos, and they have a tanky na 4 sa Nightstalker.
Sabi ng tropa rat dito, yung team pa doon ni PPD sa Amerika.
Yes, he quit as CEO. So gumawa siya ng stack.
Team together with Sai. Pero ang inaabangan ko ron, pre, yung kila Flea.
Sila Flea.
VG Storm.
The American branch of the VG Gaming Organization. Headed by Jack Chen.
K-Barbecue.
Shoutouts kay Barbecue Dora, isa sa mga tropa nating unang nagbigay ng interview for Wombo Wombo.
Shoutout sa'yo. And then the 5th band naman dito ng, ayan, ang gandang band Execration.
Ang ganda.
Omni Night Band. Yung pamboset sa home nila.
Nakita natin na Fire Dragoon is going to try and out-sustain you. They're going to, pag na-survive namin yung una yung
wala na kayong option.
Wala na kayong option Wala na Necrophos by himself, kaya niya i-sustain sarili niya. Bigyan mo pa ng Witch Doctor, di na ako mamatay yun.
Sobrang little nung initiation ng Execration, pero once na ma-out-sustain mo yun, that's the time na doon naman sila mamroblema. Kaya ito yung 5th pick nila, Queen of Pain.
Ooh,
so early yan. Early Yule's Queen of Pain.
Early Yule's. Pero interesting. They're going to probably place, let's see. They have the Necrophos, so that's the safe lane. The Phantom Assassin in the mid lane.
Hindi, mag-ano to? Mag-offlane.
Offlane yung Necrophos. Alright. Yan yung bibigyan nila kay Adam.
Offlane Necrophos.
So, mala 4F na Necrophos ang ibibigay nila. The Queen of Pain sa gitna.
So, ito naman yung 5th pick naman ng Execration, yung hard carry nila. Sino kaya maganda rito against Queen of Pain?
Will they go pang wombo combo pa rin? But Pac versus Queen of Pain, medyo paborable naman ng kahit papaano sa Pac. Sa right-clickan lang siguro sa last hit, the Queen of Pain will...
Pac Queen of Pain ulit.
Pac Queen of Pain. Classic yan. Classic yan. Pero pagdating ng level 5, yung Pac, kaya niya yung Queen of Pain.
Life Stealer. Magandang pick to. Samang-sama sa Infestbomb to for Spirit Breaker, and we'll now switch to our in-game mga tropa. Shouts nga pala kay General Tuna na nasa labas.
Nasa labas,
nag-aantay ng laro ng Mineski at saka ng
Boom ID. Boom Indonesia.
So,
I like Execration's draft. Parang talagang naiintindihan nila na, okay, sa suma total, marami silang heal. Bugbugin natin sila ng maaga.
I like the set ng mga hero dito. Ang ganda ng set ng hero. Walang patapon.
Walang patapon.
Parang nakakaingit. Ito lang, kay James lang yung medyo alanganin yung Darksteel niya lang. Pero
halata mong hindi niya nilalaro.
Si Yang, ang ganda. Ito naka-arcana pa. Ito naka-gold. So, pakaganda na.
Si James ang pansin mong hindi nagda-Darkseer. Walang pakialam sa item set. Pero ito ngayon.
Continue mga tropa. Thank you. Pakikita natin yung Twitch chat nyo dyan. Kuya, hindi ka pa steady gold lang. Okay. Steady gold lang talaga, Sep. Okay?
Alright. Ito tayo ngayon.
Papayag ka ba pag sinabi kong kamukha mo si Paulo Duterte? Compliment naman siguro yun. Matapang.
May ano ka ba?
wala tayong Chinese triad. Wala tayong triad na tapo dito.
Pero Chinese trial lang. Pero ito ngayon. Raging Potato. Kitang-kita mo on the Pac mid lane. So more and more binibigyan nila yung mid lane back to Bimbo.
Raging Potato. So Oy, ako nga pala yung cameraman. Yun lang.
Ayun
So,
lang.
on the side of Execration, Raging Potato and Pac, Kimo on his Spirit Breaker, Disruptor on his RR, and then Gabby, Live Stealer, lastly, Darkseer naman, dito ni James.
And on the dire side, you have Adam offlane Necrophos, Yang sa kanyang Witch Doctor, Bryant on the Night Stalker, Alacrity, Phantom Assassin, and Ajit, mid lane Queen of Pain.
Safe lane ano to Queen of Pain.
Oy, safe lane pala.
Safe lane Queen of Pain. So yung mid lane that's going to be Pac versus itong Phantom Assassin.
Ayun, siguro ayaw nila yung waning rift na parte nung matchup na yun. So instead, they're going to place him top lane.
Tama. Counter kasing gitna na yun. Pag na-silence yung Queen of Pain, wala na siya magagawa. Plus the fact na yung top lane, madikitan na ng Ion Shell yung Phantom Assassin nila, which is a melee hero. Medyo hindi rin favorable on their side yun.
Execration, parang kailangan nilang diktahan talaga yung mid-game nito, Kuya Nick. They have the mid-game lineup. Marami silang wombo combo na kapag mababa pa yung level or wala pang items yung Fire Dragoon, very, very devastating. But if Fire Dragoon, if they manage to survive yung mga early aggression ng Execration, yung mga future team fight siguro, hindi mahirap na silang patayin. They have a lot of sustain, they have a lot of tankiness, at medyo mahirap habulin yung Phantom Assassin given Execration's lineup.
Precisely, paring Pau. If Execration wins this game, they'll be moving forward to the grand finals ng upper bracket, which they will be waiting for either Mineski or Boom Indonesia.
Oo. So that's medyo malaki ang things at stake here for Execration. And who knows, we might see a repeat of PGL Open Bucharest na both teams na naman ang maghaharap. But
grabe yung laro na yung kahapon. So sobrang one-sided nung series na yun sa Mineski at Execration. Nagulat yung Exe ron.
Oo, nagulat
yung Exe doon. Ganito pala kalakas to.
Oo. Alright. This is two former DK players, two former faceless players. Because of that, yan, nagulat sila. Pero balik po tayo sa ball game natin. Raging Potato up against Alacrity in the mid lane. Phantom Assassin. Kanyang gagamitin meanwhile. RR. Mabibigyan siya ng kaunti pero magsisimula na. Kimo, the damage is here. Gabi, body blocking Adam, and Adam might be the first casualty sa laro natin. The slow by the Void. Gamit dito ni Bryant, and Adam will live. Ito yung sinasabi natin, Kuya Nick.
Nakapag-self na rin siya rito.
Oo. Yung sinasabi natin yung Ghost Shroud na yun, together with the regeneration, and he survives yung una nilang gank.
Pero warning shot pa lang yun. Ayun, nabigyan sa may top lane. Queen of Pain together with this Witch Doctor killed itong Darkseer ni James.
So, first, Fire Dragoon, well, unlike the game 1, pero sa simula, they're the ones finding the kills despite the Execution having the more aggressive lineup. Pero ito ngayon, the stun, landing on Alacrity, kailangan niyang maglakad, but no other form of lockdown. He gets to his creep wave. Masisimulan pa rin sila.
Early harassment lang. Kakailusori orb. Ayan na nga.
Ito ngayon, he manages to dodge it. The right clicks. Naku, nag-miss. He gets blur. He actually gets blur at level 2.
And that's it, mga tropa. Yung harassment early game ng Execration dito, kumbaga, relentless. From this Spirit Breaker ni Kimo.
And ito yung mga hero ni Kimo na talagang high impact, high value na picks para sa kanya. Mga hero katulad ng Spirit Breaker, yesterday the Tusk. Siya yung nagde-dictate ng takbo ng ating laro so far. But right now mukhang saging tahimik. James forced to just farm sa kanyang jungle.
And then eto na naman po sila.
Naku, ang ganda ng pasok.
Again with the harassment. Kakabalik lang nitong Phantom Assassin na to, pero he'll be killing itong si Kimo. Wants to kill itong si Kimo.
Grabe naman yun. Alacrity, the level 1 blur, dodging 3 auto attacks.
Pero ang problema niya, wala siyang regeneration dyan.
Oh, yun lang. Pero all points considered, hindi namatay si Kimo in that attempt. But he will give a lot of advantage pagpunta sa pag-farm dito ni Pac. To the point na si Yang is also going to start trying to give some support to this PA.
Ngayon nga, yung bot lane naman, tahimik lang pero kita mo yung control ni Gabi dyan. 12 and 3 against 6 and 0 ni Adam. So, di man kita napapatay, I'll control the tempo of the game by limiting your last hits. Ganun yung ginagawa dito ni Gabi. Gabi.
Fire Dragoon, mas Right now, parang nabaliktad from Game 1 yung state ng kanilang mga laners. Only Ajit now is doing well on their end dito sa taas. That first blood, very, very big in giving him the advantage. And now, pwede na siyang pabayaan doon. Meron na siyang level 3 at least. So now, Yang can put on his effort dito sa PA. The PA will almost get engaged on, but alam nilang nandito si Yang.
Healing salve already para dito sa regeneration ng PA. Grabe yung harassment talaga early. Kailangan na maraming regeneration also to the point na nag-rotate ni Witch Doctor para lang abot na siya ng tango.
Kailangan siyang abutan ng kagamitan dahil kung hindi, kakainin siyang buhay dito ni Bimbo. Yang, however, will find the Ace Rune. Ako, nandito rin ang Night Stalker. Nighttime, first night of the game. Bryant with the Void. The stun will land and they will not need it. The Maledict there to clean up. Yang picks up the kill, and Kimo, a little too late, the hero. Dito sa gitna.
Medyo risky yan mga tropa, nabigyan dun si Bimbo on the mid lane. The first nighttime rotation coming from Night Stalker. Well played for Bryant.
Ito yung sinasabi natin na a little bit of the sensitive parts ng laro for Execration. They need to be the ones finding these early kills, but instead, it's 0-3 now in favor of Fire Dragoon. RR, hinahabol dito. Pupunta na si Kimo, but sa taas, mamamatay si James ulit. Against Ajit, Bryant glimpsed back. Thunderstrike still there. Gabi, will he reach in time? The stun will connect, but nandito rin si Yang. Nako, the coconuts will land the stun on Kimo, but Gabi, ang kunat masyado ni Bryant. Ganito ka, Kuya Nick.
And it is already nighttime, kaya pwede siyang reverse dyan, and that's what they are doing. Already killed itong Spirit Breaker ng Execration. Fire Dragoon doing everything kahit na pinipressure sila ng Execration.
All they're doing is playing defensively, making sure that they can counter-initiate. Alam nila, if Execration, they get the early game, pwede silang mag-snowball away. Fire Dragoon are playing this very, very smartly. In fact, nandito ngayon, it's still nighttime. Raging Potato will be stunned, will be silenced. Nandito ngayon, ang Maledict. Will it be enough? Mukhang eto na nga, mamamatay siya rito. Not before making the plays. Alacrity, however, will pick up the kill there. Raging Potato will kill Alacrity.
Actually, he killed himself.
O yun nga eh.
Even na nag-blink strike siya sa clips and naputol.
Buhay siya dun.
Naputol yung Dream Coil.
Oh no! Lumapit siya dun, and because of that, they even managed to stun out the Dark Seer.
He was trying to kill someone na nag-chase ito kay Spirit Breaker, pero unfortunately, nawala yung momentum niya nung bumaon sa kanya yung paralyzing cast nung Witch Doctor.
Pero yung pagkamatay dun sa mid lane,
Phantom Assassin.
Oh.
Shroud is there, and there you go.
Pero no, na-stun nila.
Walang forever. Yeah. Hindi mo go forever yung go shroud mo na yan, sabi ni Gabi, and nice charge coming from Kimo nung nag-go shroud. That's the time na kinaldag niya naman para mag-cool down. Mawala yung effect ng go shroud.
2-6 now. Familiar start here for Fire Dragoon, taking the early advantage in kills. Ang difference lang is they're doing it a little bit more defensively this time instead of going for the ganks themselves. But Execration, they're managing to still outfarm a lot of these heroes. 2 cores on the side of Execration are occupying ang top 3 natin.
Do remember that hindi pa ito yung pick ng Execration Ang pick nila is the mid game wherein makakuha nila yung mga initiation item nila.
Yes.
And habang wala pang PKP itong mga to. And that's the time na kailangan talagang magpatakot itong Fire Dragoon na to. Pero at the moment to,
hindi pa naman out of the game. Hindi pa naman out of the game yung Execration kahit na ganito yung lagay. In fact, they're competing in terms of gold. What they really need to look out for is yung make sure nila yung mid-game, hindi sila maka-counter-engage as heavily as this. Pero now, FDG going for the silence once again. Nighttime, such a big factor, and Brian making sure that Bimbo will fall here. Alacrity picks up that kill, but not before nandito ang Dream Coil. Ito makikipaglaban. Kimo, may makukuha ba siyang kill? But where is the damage? Wala. Yang will pick up that kill, dominating para sa kanya. RR trapped behind the tower, but RR Natix, meron ba? Yang titirahin ng tower, but no. FDG juggling tower aggro.
Precisely. Nice juggle sa damage doon, pero ito hindi pa tapos ang laban. Gusto niya patayin itong Witch Doctor, pero nag-heal yan.
Nako na ba? Di-block pa!
Hindi nakakataka, sir! And now, eto pa, yung Night Stalker trying to suicide, pero that vacuum by James, killing 2 heroes dito, dalawang support, nahabol naman nung Execration.
Ang ganda nung recovery doon ng Execration. almost nakuha ng Fire Dragoon yung gold lead because of those kills, but they managed to find exit kills and now they still have the gold lead kahit na nagtitrail sila ng 5 kills.
So medyo may psychological effect na to kay Bimbo. Ang nasa isip niya ngayon, will I pay shift against that arrow? So pero ayan na nga po.
Bang! The stun will connect. Nandito yung Dream Coil. Will they be able to...
Ay, may voodoo restoration! May voodoo restoration! Yung Witch Doctor doon, and that time, ang ganda ng responde again ng Fire Dragoon dito. Pero yung bot lane, yung plano sila, Ghost Shroud to, activated. Ayun na nga. So pagka nag-dagger kasi yung Phantom Assassin sa pack, auto-pay shift yung pack. Pero at that time, pag pay shift ng pack, that's the time na mawawalan siya ng pay shift. Perfect time for the silence kahit naka-illusory orb na yung pack dito. So that's the call coming from Fire Dragoon. And now, Bimbo, let's see later kung paano yung discard niya in using this pay shift habang wala pa siyang Blink or Yule Scepter.
Bottom lane, however, makikipaglaban ulit. Adam once again against Gabby. But now, nandito si RR. Ghost Shroud will be used, however, they will not be able to glimpse him back.
Ayun nga. So, naka-ready rin kasi yung backup rito ng Phantom Assassin. So, if ever, they'll be going for that one. Makakapag-isang death pulse pa yun eh. And makakapag-blink strike in pa.
Baka mabigyan pa nila ng oras.
Yeah, for sure. And Darkseer naman sa Queen of Pain on the top lane. Tahimik na tahimik ha. May sarili silang punto rito. Walang nag-rotate.
Ito ngayon. 4 to 10 now. First 10 kills ng ating laro belongs to FDG, Fire Dragoon. Making sure na nandito lahat ng tao nila every time Execration try and go for a kill. And now, medyo under-leveled ang mga supports ng Execration. They really need that level 6, Kuya Nick, dito kay dito sa Spirit Breaker para naman pagpasok nila ng 15 minutes. Talagang meron silang initiation.
Pero ito, they would like to glimpse this Queen of Pain back. And the initiation.
Oh, ang ganda. Static Storm, keeping him down. Now, Raging Potato, picking up a kill on Agile.
Binigla yung Queen of Pain dun. Kakasabi natin, may sarili siyang mundo. Pero that time, wala na pala. Sabi ng Exe.
Nawala ang kanyang mundo. In fact, Execration now trying to go for a push of their own. Nandito si Adam. Trying to stop things, clearing out that creep wave. He barely takes any damage there. Meanwhile, FDG dito sila sa gitna maghahanap. Ang may sariling mundo sa larong to, Kuya Nick, si Gabby.
Pero ito na yung bangga, and then the Ion Shell. Here comes another backup, pero nandito yung Night Stalker, mga tropa. And he blinked out dito, pero may glimpse back yan. May vision ba?
No,
I don't think so.
Oo. Ganda. Face boots ang kanyang item in this game. Going for the mobility over the damage and stats given by power threats.
Pero ito naman ang sarili mundo. Si Gabby.
Meron siyang net. Ito ngayon, they're going to go for a play on the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain knows that nandito yung next. At instead, mukhang hindi magtutuloy yung charge of darkness dito ni Kimo.
Ito na yung item hindi nalipigilan yung farm ni Pac dito. Kakabili nila ng Veil of Discord already on its way to a Blink Dagger. 11 minutes, 12 minutes into our ball game.
Right now, they still have good timings. Maybe Execration should probably go for a 3 or 4 man gank, no? Kasama na yung Nyx. Pero hinihintay pa rin nila yung isang item at least ni Gabby para naman meron silang damage output to kill off anyone na napipiliin.
Pero this was spotted by this ward. Well played coming from a Fire Dragoon.
Yeah, they're pinging them out.
They'll be playing safe while on the bot lane. Eto na, nagkataiba na.
Ako, eto ngayon, Raging Potato! Tatlong tao ang kanyang nahuli noon, and Bryant Alacrity, they will all go down. 3-4-0 exchange.
Ayan na nga. Naka-retaliate na yung Pac dito after dying early.
Welcome to the mid-game, sabi ng Execration. Kanina pa kayo, ha?
And they were trying to gank yung Lifestealer on the bot lane. Kala na solo kasi nakita nila yung Spirit Breaker. So may plano yung apat sa top lane. Hindi nila alam, ready yung Pac to back Gabby up sa may bot lane.
Yun yung damage na meron ng Execration sa ganitong kakaaga pang takbuhan ng ating laro. So,
Solar Crest to.
Solar Crest, oo. I like this build from Gabby, Hindi, alam niyang medyo behind yung gold ni Lakimod. Gawa ng nag-iikot sila sa mapa, Siya magbubuo nito para hindi siya mamatay. And here you go, Kimo. Tamang ano lang, Cheppy lang muna.
Static
Static Storm on 2!
Sabi na nga ba eh.
Ang ganda naman. James, RR combining. But can they convert? No, they cannot.
Walang pack, walang
Walang
time stealer.
pack, yun lang. Ang ganda na sana. And now, Raging Potato, makikipag one-on-one on Alacrity. Walang mana cost ang kanyang right click, but he will be able to escape. But into waiting din.
Ayun lang. Nandun yung Night Stalker with the Void.
It's a disaster.
He spotted this tri-stack on this camp, mga tropa. Pero unfortunately, cooldown na yung waiting rift niya.
Yun lang.
Ito, i-invest na niya yan. Mautak.
Gabi, may pera dito.
Akin yan, sabi ni Gabi. Yan na. Easy for Gabi. Kita mo yan? Ay, hindi. Isa-isa niya na.
Hindi. Yan.
Wala na.
Wala.
Ubus ang pera. May range out pa yan, mga sir. Pero naka-silence siya rito.
Yun lang. How?
Silence pa rin siya.
May armlet toggle siya dito.
Nakakuha pa ng kill. Makaswerte talaga. Pero
may kipaglaban yan.
mamamatay yata siya
yun
rito.
Lang. Nag-armlet toggle siya pero naman.
At the same time, top lane, napatay naman dito ni James, si Necrophos. So, 1 for 1. Actually, 1 for 2. Yun ang nangyari doon. Plus yung stack for life stealer.
Ang dami niyang pera doon. Tinan mo, immediately yung talon.
Solar quest na.
But the Radiant Courier will fall. So, kailangan nilang pick upin manually yung kanilang item. Yun lang. Yun yung disaster doon na care of mo.
So, James, ano ng item ng Darkseer natin? Already with the Defiance. He will not go for the mechanism dito. Maganda yung setup nila kanina dito eh.
Oo, maganda. Sayang lang.
Kung mamaya mangyari yun, Diyos ko, I think that might be the game. Parang ganun yung discard. Isang ganun, parang madidisorient yung Fire Dragon.
Pero doon din natin makikita, Kuya Nick, diba yung sinabi natin kanina. They can have yung mga ganong initiation, but kung magkukulang yung damage, pwede silang ma-turn around.
Yun nga.
So, kailangan na doon yung damage.
On point dapat. On point. That calculated nila na may makukuha sila either 1 or 2 after that initiation.
Pero right now, nagiging nakakatakot yung damage output ni Gabi. Solar Crest already completed for him. Meron siyang armlet, and he has that orb.
Here comes the initiation on the top lane. Meron silang disruptor dyan.
Will they find him? Eto ngayon, the glimpse back. Ang ganda. Eto, this is the kind of damage that they needed. Gabi will pick up the kill there. 4 heroes on Execration now.
Also, Ghost Shroud negated kagad doon, given you cannot Ghost Shroud sa Static Storm. That's their answer.
Ganda. And eto ngayon, they're going to take tier 1 tower dito sa taas. And meanwhile, they haven't lost any objectives against Fire Dragoon.
Parang kakaibang Execration ito nakapanood ko. Kasi dati, we will rely on the mid game to late game kay Execration. Pag farming mo sila, tiis mo na sila sa early game. Pero ngayon, laning stage pa lang. Ang ganda na ng pinapakita nila. Ang ganda rin ng draft nila actually.
Maganda rin talaga. Night time will be triggered. Silent si Gabi dito. He will be stayed in place here, but sa backlines. Mag-drop ng Dream Coil. Will connect on 3, but again, they don't have the damage and now they need to retreat. FPG! Nako, James! Nahuli pa. Mukhang iaalay na siya dito, kuya.
Nakuha yung Void dun, pero early Malevolence paying off para Queen of Pain, sealing off this live stealer dito together with that 3 first sight ng Necrophos.
Yun, ang karit ng kamatayan. Keeping him in place, and Gabi falls there. And without Gabi, or at least kung wala yung mga cooldowns nila together with Gabi, medyo may hirapan sila mag-take ng ganong klaseng 5v5. Fire Dragoon, they're still leading in kills. However, Execration consistently keeping the lead in terms of economics.
Yun na nga. So shoutouts sa lahat na nanonood dyan, guys, Twitch chat natin.
Hello.
Pasensya na kayo kung di namin kayo ma-shoutout given we are 2 minutes delayed, okay? Medyo awkward. Pagka sinabi namin yung pangalan nyo 2 minutes right after, nyo lang maririnig. Di ba?
Pero nakikita namin yung maganda.
And eto po, si tropang Phantom Assassin already on its way to Desolator. Inunan niya mga galing Defiance. So, ayan nga yun, given yung burst ng kabila is Soriel, mga tropa. Absurd.
Ano siya, it's yun lang, sustain lang talaga yung game plan nila rito. Alam naman nila na meron silang
window.
Necrophos. May Necrophos sila. Basta mabuhay lang sila sa laban, yung damage nila will be sufficient.
Yeah, as well as itong kabila, Pipe of Insight already completed for Darkseer. So, ayan din yung sustain on the side of Execration against the burst ng Queen of Pain pati ng Necrophos.
Titignan natin, Execration, they're still on time. All points considered with their farm. In fact, 2 heroes on the net worth charts led by the Filipinos right now. 8.4k para sa next, 8.1k or 8.2k now for the puck.
Pero hindi nilalayo yung yung Queen of Pain. Nandyan lang siya sa may paligid.
Malapit-lapit lang rin. Pero that just means na Execration, they have the timing window to pick up maybe one more key item and then go back to getting these fights.
Aggression na, no? Pero yan, smoke of deceit. Alam nila na pag nakakuha na yung teamfight na to, this can lead for them na makuha yung Roshan. Pero may backup pa, naka-ready itong 4 na yan, ha? Ayan na yung charge.
Nandito lahat. Nako, ginamit nila pati yung
Savage Storm. Ay, lalaban pa.
Lumaban pa, nasa taas, but they get 3 and a 4-hero vacuum.
Ayan na yung Karen, mga medyo delayed. Pero nagamit nila, may glimpse back kay Night Stalker dito. So Night Stalker will fall. 3 for 1 trade. Back lang yung namatay on the side of Execration in exchange for 3 ng Fire Dragoon.
It's a great play now for Execration. They managed to surprise FD. They used the Static Storm, pero when you land a beautiful Dream Coil like that, Kuya Nick, konti na lang kailangan mo para makakuha ng paborable.
Wala nang takas yun eh. Wala nang takas yun pag gano'n. And great job coming from that initiation din ng Pack Infest bomb. Yung nangyari dun sa Phantom Assassin.
Ang ganda rin talaga ng source nila ng magic damage. Sobrang valuable nung early pickup nila on the pack for that Veil of Discord. A lot of their magic damage. Makikita mo, simula pa lang ng labang, kalahati na yung buhay ng kanilang kalaban.
Plus yung Solar Quest. Plus yung Solar Quest. Talagang no chance para kay Phantom Assassin. Kailangan niya talagang bumuo ng BKB rito for himself. Pero still, he's on his way to Desolator yan. Completed Desolator na. Mga tropa, 20 minutes into our ball game. Probably this is the time na inaantay niya para makapag-sabay sa teamfight din. Meron na siyang additional damage.
Ngayon, FDG going to go for the farm again. Again, they need to get their defensive items up. Otherwise, uulit-ulitin lang sila nitong Execration. Now, they have another Nike's Bomb combo.
For Pack naman, ang kailangan niya ditong gawin, i-rush na rin yung Lil Scepter niya. Ayan na nga. Given na ang mapatay sa kanya Eto eh. Ayan, tsaka yung crippling fear eh.
Kailangan niya yun. FTG. Surprising play for them. I'm not sure if they want this. The Disruptor. Naku, may kita sila ni Kimo. Naku, mababangga. And they will ping them out.
Namatay pa yung gitna. Trap sila dyan sa loob. May Disruptor.
Naku, ganda. Bimbo.
Naku. And now, sino nga habulin dito mukhang Phantom Assassin ang target nila? Meron yung back. Max range yun, ha?
Max range yun. And now, all they can do is try and retreat. But Execration chasing them down. Yang makakataka siya doon. 2-0 exchange.
Pero that's a 2 course. Necrophos and Phantom Assassin. Sobrang malas naman ng FTG doon.
And now Execration will take the Roshan pit. I mean, wala sila masyadong right clicker, pero kalahati ng trabaho ginawa na ng Fire Dragoon.
Plus na pang Solar Quest dito yung Execration family yung mabilis to. Kahit na wala pang Desolator yung Life Stealer. And there you go, they will have this one for their own. Gusto pang contest ng FTG. Ayan na nga.
May Scream, merong Queen of Pain. Ito ngayon, lalandingan niya on 2. Gabby will pick up the Aegis to the Immortal. A 3-man vacuum, but kalit na kamatayan, gagamitin. Mamamatay na si James. Queen of Pain, nandito Kimo. Adam is in the middle of things. RR there. Will he glimpse him back?
Ang sino target dito?
Adam has been trapped.
Adam.
Sa taas, Raging Potato together with Gabby Yang picking up a kill from the high ground.
Ang target talaga nila.
Paikot-ikot na
sila. Yan talaga yung target nila.
Ayun. Naku, matasabog pa.
Aegis na gamit pa. Mukhang nangyayari sila.
Nice one. Nag-cooldown na yun. Lilahin nandito rin yung
Ay, may use step na sa sarili. Mautak rin to. And then the ghost route will be on
2 seconds. Ito, gagamitin niya. Will it clutch?
Ay, nahuli sila ron. So, intense yung team fight na yun, mga tropa. Pero all in all, it's going favorable on the side of Execration, mga tropa. And there you go, nakatakas na yung Phantom Assassin. Ang gulo nun
Ang gulo, hindi pa nga tapos eh. Raging Potato, makikita nyo ulit si Alacrity. And Bryant is here, but no. He will phase shift out. Can he blink away? Ang ganda ng blink na, but no, mahabol pa rin. Wala rin siyang mana.
Magulo nga yung team fight na yun, mga tropa. Kaya na humusga kung sino lamang, sinong angat. Pati Aegis nawala rin kasi actually.
Oo, nawala rin. Medyo sumabog na dahil yung Heartstopper's aura matagal na rin talagang nagti-tick down.
So, bali yung contest ng Fire Dragon was worth it. Kasi if ever hindi nila kinuntest yun, mag-i-snowball with the Aegis advantage yung Execration.
Yun lang, oo. So, worth it for Fire Dragoon, pero at the same time, Fire Dragoon, medyo sila rin yung gumawa ng sarili nilang bad situation dun eh. They went for the sneaky Roshan when they only had 2 heroes to take the Roshan. So, nung na-scout out sila ni Kimo, na medyo binuenas din siya dun sa charge niya. Talaga.
Swerte yun eh. Nakaldag niya yung Night Stalker. Pagkakaldag niya sa Night Stalker, pink agad.
Oo, ping.
Pink agad sa Night Stalker. Sakto naman na initiate na ni Necrophos sa mid lane.
Oo. Pero ito ngayon, 24 minutes into our ball game. 20-20 now, and Execration have caught up in terms of kills. But you know what, Kuya Nick? All things considered, kahit na kanina pa nagtitrail ang Execration in terms of kills, they're leading 4K in gold and they have yet to lose any objective.
Ayun na. Lahat ng tier 1 tower nila still standing. Oh, ito.
Malapit na, pero that's just beautiful play for Execration kung tutuusin. Kanina pa sila nag-a-aggressive, kanina pa sila nare-repel. Kanina pa sila namamatayan, but they've managed to keep everything standing. At dahil doon, nakikita mo, Fire Dragoon, medyo maliit yung kailangan nilang, yung pwede nilang galawan dito sa mapa natin. Kailangan magkakasama sila palagi. Because of that, Execration pulling away in terms of economy.
Ang hindi maganda dito for Execration is their pushing power. So, medyo alanganin pa. Aside from the Desolator na Lifestealer ng tulong, aside from that, puro normal attack na silang apat eh. So, let's see kung paano yung discard na mamaya dyan. Unlike earlier, meron silang Venomancer tumulong sa push.
Once again, nakita natin to last game, Kuya Nick. FDG committing on a single lane push, but 2 lanes ang mape-pressure ngayon by Execration. Dito sa taas, dito sa gitna. So, hindi sila magko-commit din.
Unlike earlier nga, may Venomancer
sila.
Yun lang,
mabilis.
Pag namatay ito, out na sila kagad. Medyo risky yan.
Pero taas ngayon ang magsaslide ngayon ng Execration to take down the tier 2 dito sa top.
And eto, may balak pa silang depensa to full squad. Itong Fire Dragon on the bot lane. 45 has been popped. Tutuloy sila.
Tutuloy sila.
Gusto niya yung tier 2 ha.
Execration going for the call. They have the Desolator.
Meron din Desolator to actually, yung Phantom Assassin.
Kalahati, but ngayon, FDG will be the ones to stop their push. They're going to leave out the PA sa baba.
Kung early TP yun, dito ang bagsak nun pag nag-glimpse back. Good na lang, maganda yung call ng Fire Dragon doon to TP outside sa vision range nung Disruptor.
Pero now all things considered, Execration, again, they lose one lane, one outer lane. Tier 2 will go down sa bottom. But Execration, they take 2 tier 2s at mga kalahati yung tier 3 dito sa taas. Shades of game 1. No tower hitter, no problem. Silence.
Walang backup dyan. Blink.
Wala yang! Nako! Uy, maka-blink out siya.
Blink out, well played. If ever nag-engage sila ron, walang TP to.
Wala, kakalipat niya lang talaga. And FDG know that they're pinging out the Nyx, but they will take and finally bring down the tier 1 tower dito sa gitna. So that should give them some breathing room along the river.
So still Gabi continuously farming. Will go for the Diffusal Blade next build given. Sobra na yung Goose Shroud.
Sobra na, tama. Tsaka yung mga Yules. Yung Yules din nung Necrophos, malaking bagay din.
Defensive build no?
Defensive. Very defensive. Lahat sila defensive build kung titignan natin.
Defiance, pati
first item hood, So, plate mail. Naka-plate mail yung sustain.
Ito yung sustain nila bale, no? Magkakasama ulit yung Execration dito aside from the pack who's with the TP naman. Kaya all good yan. Pina-farm na yung kanyang Lincoln Spear. So, that's dito.
Execration playing this mid game very beautifully, sticking to the game plan, and now they will pressure naman dito sa baba. The last outer tower remaining for Fire Dragoon. Fire Dragoon, they know that they need to contest this, but hindi rin sila makakalapit masyado. Kapag lumapit sila dyan, they know that the initiation belongs to Execration at this point in time.
Wombo combo. Doon sila natakot. Ito na yung oras ng wombo combo eh.
Ito na nga yung oras ng wombo combo at wala. No contest. Tier 2 will fall.
Ayan na po.
Tawa ka.
May mechanism pa itong Darkseer. sustain na talaga, na-sustain. If ever ma-initiate sila dito. Pero ito talagang gusto ko lang yung Lincoln Spear ko.
Oo.
Ayun lang, that's all I want.
Ayan na. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ito na.
Malapit na. Isang ano na lang, isang wave. Yan. Okay.
Pero ito, meron na rin BKB Ayan na. And
BKB.
instantly after the BKB was purchased,
now it's their
opposite.
timing. Now it's their timing. They have enough tanky stats. They have the spells.
Naku,
may Invi
pero
pa!
nakita yata nito. Hindi nakita,
kakalagay lang.
Kakalagay lang.
Kakalagay lang.
Naku, Darkseer ang mahuhuli dito. And then the carrot ng kamatayan, I think they should go back na, mga tropa.
Yeah, they don't have the team fight started. Pero they should be able to know na yung Alacrity meron na siyang bigay. Makukuha na ba? But Yang will fall here sa likuran naman.
Pero they will chase, They will chase. 1 for 2.
Nope. Bimbo, get out. Ito, Gabi will be slowed down.
And I think this is a dead life stealer sa atin.
Medyo mahirap na talagang makatakas doon. A lot of right-click damage coming out from Alacrity at that point. Plus Adam chasing him down with the Heartstopper's aura.
Alam nila pag pumalag sila ron, free hit lang yung gagawin ng Phantom Assassin given is BKB. Kaya they opted not to, pero unfortunately na-scout na sila rito. Pero ito pa.
Late mail converted into a Shiva. The silence double use for him, and now he will be able to blink out nandoon. Ganda naman.
Uy, na-use ulit siya. Issue ulit.
Lincolns will be here. Kimo trying to control the backline. Siya mag-isa. Controlling them down. Kimo will eat the Malefice.
Nicely done. Yung
Maledict,
doon. So, well played. Kahit sige mo, may Spirit Breaker ready with the detection. Etong tropang FDG. Pero yung pack nakataas naman. That's the good thing about this engagement.
Niligtas na si Baby Boy doon. Kita mo si Bimbo at one point in time. Siguro less than 300 HP siya doon. But now, he survives. Kimo will fall. But that's just the price you pay when you save the life of your core.
And eto na. Hindi na nila makuha yung wombo-combo nila. Kailangan ng i-rush yung Aghanim Scepter. Netong Disruptor para pang-counter dun sa mga initiation. I mean sa Yule Scepter and BKB nung Fire Dragoon.
Fire Dragoon now. Going for the mid lane. Dito sa likuran. The rest of the squad, they know na all of the cooldowns on Execration should be up. So if you're Fire Dragoon now, you have to play very, very safe and away from their frontliner. Ito ngayon, Kimo! In the middle of the fight, kalahati na yung buhay niya agad. Karit ng kamatayan. He will not die to it, but Yang will pick up the kill. Nandito ngayon, medyo nasa labas. So medyo awkward. And now FDG, no one dead on their side yet. The sustain coming out from them. Bryant, will he be the first to fall on FDG? Yes, he will.
So, support for support. Yung trade dito, 4 sa 4, pero hindi pa tapos naglaban. Gustong ilaban to ng Life Stealer. And yun yung kinetic kill, pero merong 4 staff out. Etong si Ghost Shroud Lords, si Necrophos.
RR, will he die here? The Heartstopper's aura. He gets out of range just yet.
Grabe yung ambahan to. Wala nagkapatayan.
Pero ang baba ng HP ng Execration right now, FPG, if they wanted to go for it, kakayanin nila. But instead, they will pull back. And now, Execration, they have a clear path to Roshan while babalik ng base ang FDG.
Pagkamalas-malas naman kung kailan magre-regen talaga Roshan. And yan,
good play for Execration here.
Or will FDG contest? Abangan natin, any Night Stalker, he will TP on here. Tama-tama yan.
No, maglalakad ngayon ng FTG dahil ginamit nila yung kanilang teleports to push out that wave top lane, and because of that, isa-isang papasok ang FTG dito. Kuya Nick,
Ang
itahabulin!
ganda ng coil, and then the wombo! Oy, walang static storm.
Walang static storm. It's on cooldown, but that could be enough here. Execration, no. Kimo will be the first to fall. Isang mamamatay si Brian. Finally, the static storm is here!
The patience from RR, mga tropa. PKB ka pa, sabi dito, pero ito pa.
Oh, the diffuse. Saved by Gabi. Adam here. Will he die? Yes, he will. Gagamitan niya ang karit, but no. Walang mamamatay. And suddenly, Execration turn it around. 3-for-1 exchange. Make that a 4K. Raging Potato, killing off Yang, and now they're going to go back.
4 kills on Execration. Kita mo yung patience ni RR.
Grabe.
Diba? Alam niya pag nag-static storm siya rito, BKB lang ng Phantom Assassin eh.
Oo.
Which nag-BKB na yung Phantom Assassin. Nung nag-expire on this side yung BKB,
yan, eto, bang!
Wala na siyang labas nun. Well played from RR, experience from RR.
Grabe. They didn't have, hindi nila binuga lahat nung nakita nila yung high ground na yun. In fact, it was enough na tatlo yung nahuli nila para lang ma-split apart yung Fire Dragoon.
Ngayon, I'm a believer. Hindi ko kasi nakita yung AG steal niya eh. Hindi ko na-cast yun eh. So, hindi pa ako believer. Kung sa wrestling may Hoka Maniacs, dito na may RR Natics.
So, magtatayo na kami ng chapter ni BYB.
So, ayun na nga mga tropa. Kung di pa kayo believer, hintayin nyo lang. Papakita kayo ni RR dito.
10K lead for Execration. Kahit na 26-26 yan, make no mistake, Execration have a firm control of the game right now. They've pushed out a lot of objectives down.
800 gold na lang. May Aghanim Scepter pa itong Disruptor. So, added problem on the side of Fire Dragon given the fact na pababa yung duration ng BKB nito ni Alacrity.
Grabe. Ralph Richard Peñano turning that around, and now Execration with the Aegis and Cheese advantage.
Actually, dalawa sila ni Bimbo. Si Bimbo naman, ang kulit dito, no?
Yung backline, buong backline, sinone out niya.
Pabackup yung, tara, backup tayo sa Night Stalker. Pasok si Bimbo. Payship. Tapos,
si Bryant mag-isa namatay.
Si Bryant naman dito. Backup tayo dito sa Phantom Assassin. Andito na naman si Bimbo. So, grabe rin yung kulit ng dalawa na to eh.
Ang ganda nung sequence of plays from Execration there. And it all started dahil nabiyayaan sila ng respawn ng Roshan. Nag-TP yung FD to defend top lane, si Ajit. And the rest of the team, they needed to reset dun sa base nila, kumuha ng mga item. Well, pagbalik nila dun, nag-respawn yung Roshan. So, parang, Execration diretso.
Na-realize na lang nila na, uy, open na yung Roshan Hindi kagad doon, Light Stalker.
Isa-isa.
Sobrang nauna yung Light Stalker, di ba? Sobrang nauna.
Nauna si Batman doon. Pero, item check tayo, Kuya Nick. And makikita natin dyan. Execration, they've completed the SB onto Kimo. So, pwede na siyang mabuhay dito sa mga initiation. But on the side of Gabi, MKB ang kanyang magiging sunod na item. Completed on the side of Fire Dragoon will be the Ethereal Blade. Yeah. Mabubuhay pa siya rito. Nope, Gabi, just too big. Naku, gagamitin yung Karit.
First kill. First kill. Karit na kamatayan.
Well,
medyo lockdown ang gusto niya ron eh.
Lockdown yun.
Lockdown ang gusto niya eh. Pero kasi wala na silang lockdown eh. Void na lang eh.
Oo.
Di naman tatago sa range yun eh. So, hindi naging effective yun. No, wala ka ngayong Karit dito.
If you're Execration now, parang sasabihin sa sarili nyo, guys, walang Karit Naku, cheese gagamitan doon. And now they even use the Scream.
And yan, in fact, iLeague Night Stalker.
What do they have now? Ito ngayon!
Na naman.
No! Everyone is dead and this is it!
That's it.
That's it!
The wombo combo.
The wombo combo! Right there!
Sabi na eh, isang wombo combo kay GG. RR Natics.
RR Natics indeed!
So, well played. Sobrang sarap panoorin ng ganong play, no?
Grabe!
Sobrang sarap panoorin. So, just when you needed RR.
Just when you needed RR. Just when you needed RR.
Well played. So, again guys, kung di pa kayo believer, manood lang kayo na manood ng Execration na laro. Kaya darating sa punto na, nga, magaling nga.
Ayan.
So, that's it. Clean 2-0.
Clean 2-0. And I have to say, in the last few moments, hindi ko maintindihan yung ginawa ng Fire Dragon. Parang mag-isang ulti gamitan. Wala silang setup, Scream.
Parang swabe from there eh. Until there eh.
Until there.
Nung nag-Roshan sila na fight, dun sila parang nag-groggy na, medyo ano nang gagawin natin, di ba?
Tapos yun, pagdating doon, that sequence of events, makikita mo, small mistakes. Nagamit nila yung Karit para ma-zone out yung Nyx. Pag-akyat nila, tatlo sila doon, nakita lang nila yung Nyx, ginamitan nila ng Scream si Kimo. Instant cheese. Pag cheese niyang ganun, wala na silang mga ulti, tinalunan sila ni Bimbo.
Kasama si RR
si RR tsaka si James. So
sa tingin ko ron, pre, nung parang ang pinaka pick ng Fire Dragon doon is yung BKB ng Phantom Assassin. Parang kumpiyansa sila na pagka BKB wala nang gagawin sa atin yan. Pero pinakitahan sila ni RR na kaya kong i-neutralize yan kahit naka-BKB.
Kaya